We live, we in the building, man. We gotta finish them off once and for all. Young Elder Gang, get in the building, man. We getting attacked by Neanderthal teachers. We getting attacked by Neanderthal teachers, man. We're gonna give you time to get in the building. Flat Earth theory debunked once and for all. I'm gonna finish these niggas off, man. Ain't nobody gonna be talking about no flat Earth after this. Ain't nobody gonna be talking about no flat Earth after this. And some legends in the community. Some legends in the community that's even leaning towards these Neanderthal flat Earth teachings, man. We finna debunk this shit once and for all. When I tell you we finna debunk this shit, we finna debunk it. Get up in the building and tell them the Young Elder on live, man. Let me get this chat loaded up, bro. Let me get this chat loaded up. We still being plagued by Neanderthal teachers. Niggas, some nigga came on my page today and attacked me and said the world was flat. I said, oh man, what are we dealing with? If we still dealing with this type of mind, what niggas think that shit, man, you gotta be crazy. We finna debunk that shit. For once and for all. Let me get that thumbnail loaded up real quick, man. Give me a second. If you're in the building and you're new to the page, hit that like, hit that subscribe, man. We missed the evening class because we took a nap, man, because we've been rolling, you know? We've been rolling for the last couple of days. We putting them out non-stop. We dropping them non-stop. The flat Earth theory debunked, man. This shit is crazy. Niggas is saying the Earth is flat. You guys to be crazy. Like this is Neanderthal teachings. Neanderthal teachings, man. And I'm gonna prove to you that this Neanderthal teachings. We've been knowing the world was flat in ancient Kemet. We was already going to other planets. So you got some Hebrew groups out here saying the world is flat. You got some legends in the game. They really, the legends really let me down, man. What I heard that come out of their mouth saying the world was flat. I said, oh man, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Hold on, give me a second. We finna get started. I'm trying to find that thumbnail. They hiding it because they know what's about to happen. The end of the flat world theory. This is the end. You know how Jay-Z end auto-tune? Death for the auto-tune? Well, this is death for the flat world theory. This is death for the flat world theory. This is that's Neanderthal teaching, man. That's Neanderthal teaching. That's caveman. That's caveman teachings. People who thought the world was flat, thinking that they can sail and drive off the edge of the. If the world's flat, why ain't nobody drove off the edge yet? Like these Neanderthals taught. Why ain't nobody drove off the edge yet if the world is flat? Right? Name me some niggas that drove off the edge. If the world is flat, why is it the North and South Pole is it ice? If the Earth was flat, that means the Earth will be shining down right on top of the Earth. Why is it the North Pole is it ice capsules? If the world is flat, why is there different climates all over the planet if the world is flat? Why is there different time zones? Why in Atlanta right now it's 8 o'clock and it's 7 o'clock where I'm at, right? And then you got the Midwest time zone where they're hour, they're out at 6 o'clock right now, and then in Cali it's 5 o'clock. How's that happening if the sun is shining right down on the planet? Come on, man. This shit is crazy. Niggas talking about, man, this shit is crazy. Hold on, let me get the the chat loaded up, man. We gotta talk about this because hey, no offense to the brother, because it's different perspectives. All right, so I ain't. So what I'm gonna say is that from a different perspective. I'm gonna talk about the different perspectives too, though. But I'm just telling you, you got to look at these different scientific facts. One fact is that it's a different time right now in Atlanta. Why is that? If the world is flat, and that's a short distance from the central time zone. It's like right next to each other. Why is that a different time frame? Now we can go into time don't exist, but I'm just saying for sake of conversation right now. Why is the sun moving across the planet like this if if the world is flat, like they're saying? Why in China right now is dark? Why in China right now, where it's really in China probably right now it's probably like 7 a.m. or some one of those time zones. It's probably like 7 a.m. right now. So why is it a different time in China right now if the world is flat? Ma? Man, this shit is crazy. Oh look, we almost there. We almost there. We got the thumbnail. All right, let me load the chat up. You got people out here saying this shit. This is the Neanderthal teachings, man. I'm telling you, bro. The Greeks came into ancient Kemet and they thought the world was flat. They thought you can sell off the edge. So you got Nubians out here in the community. Hey, what about I got cut out. I got cut out. Hold on just a second, man. Somebody tried to call me, man. They probably don't know I'm on live. We on live right now. Hold up. Hey, what about hey, drop some in the chat. Drop if you got some Jews, drop it in the chat on why the earth is not flat. The earth is flat. For sure. Hey, look, yeah, this is hey, you the dude that said it, right? All right, so if the earth is flat, how you equate for the different time zones? Right now in Atlanta, it's 8 o'clock. And the sun is on a different angle on the planet right then, and that ain't far away from where we at right now. And it's 7 o'clock where we at. How you equate for the ice and at the equator, how you equate for the equator being the tropical zone? How you equate for this if the earth is flat? If you look up at the sun, you can say it's flat if you're looking up at it, right? But it's really round too. The earth is flat and the earth is round, if you really want to get into it. And then how do you equate for the center of the earth? The city in the center of the earth and the sun or the core. They call it the core, right, in school, but it's really a sun. How do you equate for the sun in the center of the earth? This flat earth theory shit is Neanderthal teachings, brother. That's Neanderthal shit. Coming into ancient Kemet, thinking they can sell off the edge of the earth. If the earth is flat, why ain't nobody sold off of the edge yet then? I heard some people talking about, let me go open this door. I heard some people talking about it. There's legends in the game, and they saying the earth is flat. They say, oh, because of the vacuum, right? Man, you know how slow a time frame that vacuum is moving? You talking about billions, trillions of years. That's how slow that shit is sucking. The vacuum in space is sucking on a whole nother time, a slow time frame. Matter of fact, I don't think it even deal with time, how slow it's moving. It's so moving so slow you can't even calculate the time frame on how dark matter. Dark matter don't even have to move. Dark matter is everywhere. Right? So that's what we're talking about getting out of the time frame. But the dude that's saying the world is flat, how do you equate for those time zones, brother? How do you equate for the North Pole being froze and the South Pole being frozen? How do you equate for Antarctica being solid ice if the world is flat. This Neanderthal European, really they ain't European because they ain't the real Europeans. The real Europeans are the Moors. It's Neanderthal caveman teachings. Motherfuckers that didn't know shit and came into ancient Kemet, right? And then we taught them that the world was flat. I mean, that the world was round. We taught them that the world was round and that the world was how it was moving around the sun. How do you equate for day and night? If the world is flat, it'll be all one. It'll be all night, all over the whole planet, and then it'll be day all over the whole planet. See, people that saying the Earth is flat, they never traveled to another country. They never been rode on the ocean. I rode on the ocean. You can see that it curves off. You can see the curvature. You can see the dome. We can see the dome around it. It's a dome around Earth too, right? But you can see the curvature. For the people that went on cruises and shit, I can see the curvature. Been on the ocean, been to other countries, right? So people that saying the world flat, they never been to other countries, man. Why is Antarctica froze if the world is flat? Why ain't it all 1 degrees around the same planet? Right? How do you equate for the time frame? That's a bomb right there. That's a bombshell right there. Right now, hey, drop what, if you from a different state, drop what time you is, right? It's 7 o'clock right now where I'm at. Then it's 8 o'clock where another cat's at. Then it's 6 o'clock. Then it's 5 o'clock. How you account for that? How do you account for that as the world is flat? The ice walls. Yeah, right. Explain the ice walls. Yeah, drop. Hey, if you got some Jews, drop them in the chat about why the world is not flat, man. Because it's so many things to prove that why the world is not flat that I think it's this Neanderthal teaching. People trying to reduce people back to the second dimension. That's a second dimension thinking. People that's caveman. They trying to reduce our family by telling them the world flat, trying to convince them that the world is flat. They reducing our family back to a second dimension, man. We ain't gonna make them niggas ain't gonna even make it to the fifth dimension of teachings. They stuck in the second. That's that Neanderthal caveman style teachings that we gonna drive. Why ain't nobody drove off the side of the earth right now? Yeah, so it's 8:14 in South Carolina, right? It's in Florida, right? Where it's 7:15 where I'm at. Why is that happening if the world is flat? And we right next to each other. It's 7:50. It's 7:15 in Jamaica. Hey, is it PM or AM? Is it AM or PM? Clark. Yeah, Dr. Phil Valentine is wrong, nigga. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it. He the legend I'm talking about. I love Dr. Phil Valentine. He one of my teachers, but I'm gonna have to disagree with him on the world is flat. I told you the young elder watching everybody. But he ain't the one that while I'm doing this class, it's a dude that came on my page and was trying to attack me saying that the world was flat. So I'm gonna do this class about the world. I heard Dr. Phil say it, on the Black Magical channel, right? And I gotta disagree with him. And he should know better. He's an ancient Kemet. He's an ancient Kemet teacher. So he should know better. We showed you on the walls in ancient Kemet that the damn world was round, that Saturn had rings around it. We showed all that in ancient Kemet. So I'm gonna have to disagree with the I consider I got highly respect for the brother, so I ain't dissing him on that. I got highly respect for Dr. Phil Valentine because he put a lot of work in the community. He did a lot of work as far as like the information that he brought to us, especially on the signs and symbols and cracking the codes and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have to disagree with him. I don't know. His brain cells or something, must be something wrong with him when he's talking about that flat earth theory. Cause that shit is just, nah, it ain't happening. We ain't letting it go down like that. That flat earth theory is debunked. Why ain't nobody sell off the corner of the earth yet? If it's flat, that means we can sell off this motherfucker and go right off into space. Why niggas ain't sell right off into space yet? And niggas that sell, like I say, the Nubian been traveling around the world for millions of years. Millions of years. Thousands of years on boats. Thousands of years on boats sailing around the world. People then flew around the whole world. Why? Explain the equator. Explain the equator to me. Explain the seasons. Why is there different seasons? Why is there a winter, spring, fall? There are 4 different seasons. Why is there 4 different seasons on a planet if the Earth is flat? Wouldn't it be all one season all the same time around the whole planet? Man, this damn flat Earth shit has got to get the hell out of here. We debunking it. This is the end of the motherfucking flat Earth theory, nigga. This is the end. Tahuti really doing the talking right now. Tahuti really doing the talking right now. It's not the young elder. The Tahuti is doing the talking. This is the end of the flat Earth theory. Why is there 4 different seasons? Why is there winter? Right now we can equate that for the planet rotation, but why can't we see all the same stars all the time? Why is there different star systems when we looking up in the sky? Why is the star system moving? It's the flat Earth theory, man. That shit is debunked. That shit is debunked. That's that fucking Neanderthal teachers. And we're not letting it plague us no more. We're not letting these Neanderthal teachers plague us. Right? They try to plague us with this caveman thing. This caveman shit. Right? This caveman shit. The moon is round. When next time an eclipse comes, you can see the Earth's shadow. You can see that it's round. When you can see the Earth's shadow on some of the eclipse. So explain the eclipse to us if the world is flat. Now looking up, I'm gonna take because everybody got their own perspective. Now looking up, to me the Earth look round. It looks circle. I mean, looking up to the moon looks circle. The planet. Now you can say it's flat because you're looking at it from one perspective, right? But the truth of the matter is, in reality, that's some 2-dimensional shit that you're doing. We going to the 5th dimension. We're going to the 5th dimension. How do you equate for the center of the Earth, man? The city in the center of the Earth. How do you equate with it? How do you equate for that, man? That flat Earth theory, the Earth is flat and round. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Johnson. It depends on what perspective you're looking at it from. It's flat and round, right? Because I'm standing on flat ground right now. I'm standing on flat ground right now. So you can say that if you're just looking down. But I'm saying in totality, Earth is round. Earth is spinning. Equate for the different, when you talk about the flat Earth theory, these are the things you got to equate for. The different seasons, the different stars that we see above, the time zones, where it's day and night on one side of the planet, the North Pole and the South Pole being froze, like the Antarctica being froze. Why is Antarctica solid block ice and then America is like it is another country and the Earth is flat? If the Earth is shining right down on top of the planet. Come on, man. These people got to go. This type of damn Neanderthal teachings, man, they need to go back. They need to carry that shit back to the caves. They need to carry that shit back to the caves, man. Shout out to Dr. Phil Valentine, man, but he was in, I don't know what was going on with him when he said that, when he got that flat Earth shit came out of his mouth. Why would NASA want you to think the world was round? What would be their purpose for making you think the world was round other than being flat? What was their purpose? Because they say NASA is tricking using this type of lens and all this. What would be the purpose of making you think that the world is flat? I mean, that it's round and it ain't flat? What would be the purpose for NASA doing it? That ain't really no big thing, man. We already discovered that thousands of years ago in ancient Kemet. And Dr. Phil Valentine should know better. I love the brother, but he should know better. He should know better than saying some shit like that, saying that Neanderthal type shit. That caveman teaching. We from ancient Kemet, man. You can't fool us with that shit. That's that Greek mythology shit. Niggas that thought they could sell off the edge of the earth and fall off the earth. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know, I don't know who got to Fair Valentine and put that in his ear and got him to convince him on that. They must have had some convincing shit because Philip Valentine is a smart guy, but he getting old though. So, you know, you getting old, he might be losing a couple brain shit when he said that flat earth shit. You know, we love the brother. He you know, he one of our best. But he made a mistake on it. Now, like I say, he entitled to his own perspective, and this is my perspective. So I can't force my perspective on him. If he say the world is flat, cool. I'm cool with it. That's his perspective. You know, so I can't say and overlay my perspective on his. Hey, if you in the building and you want to show some love, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. And if you don't get the notifications every day from us, because we put something out every day, at least 2 or 3 a day. If you don't get the notification from us, come back and check with us every day, man. We got something new coming out every day. And if you want to show us some love on the Cash App, we posting the Cash App and the links. And the PayPal, let me go on here and post it. The flat earth theory, man, we debunking this shit for once and for all. We debunking it for one. This that caveman teachers. Trying to come, this Neanderthal teachers, they're trying to inject back into our veins. They're trying to inject this Neanderthal teachers back into our veins. Africans knew the world was round thousands of years, man. Come on, stop playing. Stop playing with us, bro. How do they equate? Hey, somebody drop some more things you notice to debunk that flat earth theory, man. We debunking it for once and for all, bro. We ain't got no more time to play these type of Neanderthal games, right? This flat earth theory. There's no other people out there. We the only people, the only earth people is the only people that exist in the universe. Come on, man. This shit is crazy. We ain't on that level no more, man. That's like, they reducing niggas lower than, when we try to tell a nigga the earth is flat, they reducing a nigga back down to Neanderthal, bro, to 8 man. Well, we really not 8 Neanderthals, not 8 man. They just reducing caveman. It's caveman shit. Yeah, right, Lady Al. Everybody got their own perspective. So, because I learned that from the 15th. So I can't impose my perspective on his or other people who say the world is flat. Because they might be second dimensional beings. You know, I'm just saying. So, but from my perspective, that shit is round. Based on all of the facts I just gave you, the time zones, the different seasons of the year. Why is it wintertime? Now we can equate for that on the rotation, like I said, but it's that plays a part in the Earth being round, the different seasons. And then you can go to another place on Earth. Why are we in that season and it's tropical and it's hot? You can go to the beach into the Caribbean islands in the wintertime, and it's like, it's nice outside. How you equate for the northern lights in how you equate for the northern lights in Alaska? I think it's in Alaska, right? And they only see them there. How do you equate for equator traveling across the planet? How do you equate for that? Africans learn from us, not got confused. Egypt showed us a flat earth and yeah. Man, ain't no flat earth theory in ancient Kemet unless the Higgs brought that shit in there. And I know we didn't accept that round earth shit. We was already going to other planets. We was already sailing around the planet. But we got Inky built yachts. Inky, the Anunnakis was coming here. We already been out of, we already know, yeah, how they equate for the pole shift and all that. How they equate for that, the pole shift, King Sue. Yeah, the Aurora lights in Alaska, right? How do you equate for that? When they see them up there, we can't see them. If the earth is flat, we should be seeing it on more parts of the earth if the earth is flat. Yeah, the 4 corners, right? The 4 corners of the earth. Man, that's dealing. I'm gonna take you know that's dealing with the. I wish I could pull the holy tablets up and show you. It's dealing with the tetrahedric energy when the planet got crashed into by the ships that was hooked into Nibiru's atmosphere, we set up the tetrahedral energy, which is 4 points. You got a center point. It's like a triangle, the points of the triangle, and then the center of a triangle. We might do a class on that, on the different types of like the tetrahedral energy. We might do a class on that. Yeah, watch the dial, right? Watch the dial. This shit is round. The black sun in the center. Yeah, right? Yeah, watch out. Yeah, the black sun in the center of the earth. They teach you about the core in school. They don't teach you about the center world, which they already know about. So we already got this covered. North, south, east, and west. The 4 corners. Yeah, so like I say, you can say it's flat and it's round. Earth is flat. Really, the truth is Earth is flat and round. But the Earth that we've been getting, the round Earth, let's pull it up. That's what the Earth looked like, man. Come on, stop playing, man. This is that Neanderthal teachings got to go out. We debunking that shit for once and for all. The time frame shit, debunk them right there. That debunks them by itself. How do you equate for it being 7:29 where I'm at, and then in Atlanta, North Carolina, it's 8:23, and we close to each other, but the Earth is flat. It'd be if the Earth was flat, it'd be all one time in the United States. It'd be all one time. Why is it 4 different time zones in the United States if the Earth is flat? Come on, man. And we said, it's different types of flat. We hold on. This shit is crazy, man. This Neanderthal teacher, bro. Some guy got on and attacked me, man. The flat Earth theory, huh? That shit just what it is. Still a theory. It's still a theory. It's not even reality. It's still a theory. It's still a theory. This shit is still a theory, man. It's a caveman, I'm gonna drive off the edge type shit, man. Man, what y'all think, bro? So, hey, look, you got your own perspective, but to me, that's caveman teaching, bro. That's caveman teaching. Only people that thought the world was flat was them damn Neanderthal Hyksos who came out of the caves, came in the ancient Kemet. Yeah, the horizon, right? The horizon line, right? Right, shadow band, right? You see what I'm saying? The moon attached to the earth. The moon attached to the earth gravity because it's closest to the earth. It's locked in the earth gravitational force field. And the moon is pulling on the earth as well. How do you equate for the high and the low tides? How do you equate for high and low tide if the earth is flat in different locations? See, look, Benjamin Banneker already debunked the flat earth with his almanac predicting the high and the low tides. See, like, man, it's a lot of shit that it's like, I don't know what the hell wrong with these people. They missing a lot of shit when they talking about this flat earth theory. Man, so Richard, you saying the earth flat. Richard 3. Yeah, how do they equate for the sea level and all that, like the high and low tides? And Benjamin Banneker predicted, and the high and low tides happen in different parts of the planet at different times. How do you equate with it if the earth is flat? How do you equate for how the hold on, let me go back. The chat got lost. Hey, how do you equate for gravity and the magnetic force field of the planet? The magnetic force field of the planet. How do you equate with it if the world is flat? Explain the magnetic force field of the planet with a flat Earth. Explain that to me. We know that flat shit don't roll. If you make a flat tire, that shit ain't gonna go. You can drive on it, but it's gonna be clunk clunk, clunk clunk, clunk clunk, clunk clunk. But a round tire is gonna roll. So why we rolling? Yeah, the polarities. Why? Hey, explain the polarities if the world is flat. Yeah, what if? Yeah, that's hey Jeremy Davis. That's that Neanderthal shit, man. That caveman shit. They coming out the cave. They coming up out the caves with this shit, trying to inject it in our veins, put us back down to the second dimension, put us back down to second dimension caveman Neanderthal teach. Yeah, but the fact that we got poles, shut up, man. We got poles, and one pole is and the other pole is froze. Why is the North Pole and South Pole covered with ice and the Earth is flat? Wouldn't it be all one climate? Wouldn't it be all one climate? In the summer, wouldn't it be summer all around the planet? And it is, but why is there ice and at certain parts of the planet? They want us to go back to some flat Earth theory where we can drive. Why ain't nobody flew off the side of the Earth then? If it's a flat Earth, why ain't nobody flew their plane off the side of the Earth? Why ain't nobody drove they boat off the side of the Earth? This that damn Neanderthal shit, man. They perpetuate. Yeah, no, not because of the equator. At the equator, the sun shines all year round. At some parts, and it's tropical. Why is it tropical there and not tropical here? Why certain plants? Why certain plants like oranges only grow in certain areas? Certain plants only grow in certain areas based on the climate. If Earth is flat, all the different types of plants will be able to be grown anywhere. Why is it you can only grow tropical fruits close to the equator if the world is flat? See, that's that Neanderthal. We debunking this shit for once and for all. That's that Neanderthal teaching. They need to carry that shit back to the caves, right? Take that flat earth shit back to the caves. Take it back to the caves. We ain't going for no more Neanderthal teaching. People already went past it, man. And you know the reason why you can't go down there is because they got it guarded by the military to keep your ass from getting into that hole down there, the center of the earth. Keep you from seeing the center of the earth have a center. So if you look at it like it's flat, like it's really like a donut, really. It's really like a donut, really. If you really want to go into it, it's really like a donut because it got the centerpiece. The jelly, it got the jelly in the middle. It's a jelly donut. Earth is a jelly donut. He's hiding a jelly donut. Man, why ain't nobody drove off the edge of the earth, Richard? Why the white man came from the cave telling us this shit, asking us, is the earth flat? Could you drive off? We told him, hell no. Nah. Look up, the earth is round. The earth is rotating around the sun every 365 days. So this is a bunch of crap, man. This is a bunch of crap when they're coming out from this flat earth shit. And it hurt me when I heard Dr. Phil it come up out his mouth. It hurt me. It hurt me. I said, man, what's happening here? I gotta look at this. Have my brother been influenced by Neanderthals? Is he getting influenced by Neanderthals there? People who got a monkey brain, they only got a monkey brain. People who brain only can go so far. People brain. Ancient Kemet, and this is my brother Dr. Phil. He come up out of ancient Kemet. He come up out of the Kemet science, and he gonna talk about this Greek mythology. You know what I'm saying? It's Greek mythology. Whether these where these Flintstones, these Frugaloids, these Hyksos come up into ancient Kemet with that flat Earth theory because they never sailed around the world. They never sailed around the world before. We sell Africans been selling African booty scratchers been selling around the world for thousands of years, millions if that. Let me tell you, why is it a different time in Africa right now? Oh, hey, Sunrise. Hey, why is it 8 o'clock, 8:38 in Atlanta right now, and I'm in Louisiana and it's 7:38, and if the Earth is flat, if the sun's shining right down, man, it's a bunch of crap, man. I'm just sick and tired of it. I'm just sick and don't come on my page forcing that flat Earth perspective on me no more, bro. That's that Neanderthal shit, bro. That's that caveman. Take that shit back to the caves. Take that shit back to Caucasus Mountain, man. Take that shit back to the Caucasus Mountains, man. And stuff it right in the cave. We don't want to hear it no more. This is the end of the flat Earth theory. Why is the North Pole froze and the Alaska froze if the Earth is flat? I ain't heard nobody respond to that yet. The flat Earth people. Where did the Europeans? What he said? Where did the Europeans learn the Earth was infinite planes? Hey, I don't understand your question. What you mean? That where did they learn it was round, infinite planes? I don't get when you go into infinite planes, you're talking about going into other dimensions, higher dimensions. So could you break down that question a little bit better? Because the real Europeans were Moors. We talking about frugaloids who came out of the Caucasus Mountains in the cave. The real Europeans were Moors. Yeah, see, in Florida is 8. We say it's Florida is 8 something right now, right? Why is that if the Earth flat? We right down the street from each other. We right down the street from each other. Why, if the Earth is flat, why ain't that the same time? Why ain't the Earth? Why ain't the sun shining down on us as an equal? Why is it infinite? Earth is infinite point. Yeah, yeah. If you want to get into going up in the dimensions, yeah, that's right, Johnson. That's right. If you want to get into going up, we can go up into the dimensions and talk about fourth dimensional space, and fifth dimensional, sixth dimension. Fourth dimension really is a subplane. It's a subspace. It's a buffer in between the fifth dimension. You go to the fifth dimension, you get to the emotional level of things, and then you go to the sixth dimension. There's another buffer zone between the fifth and the sixth. The buffer zone in the sixth dimension is hyperspace. Hey, if you want to show me some love, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that bell if you're new to the channel. If you want to show us some love on the donations, don't do the super chat. We take $1, $5, $10, whatever you got. And if you want to show your brother some love and put them in the game for real, send us $100, and we can use whatever you got. So we'll put the Cash App in the links. But science put a lot out, man. Hey, Chris, you saying that we a fraud? That we fraud? Is what he's saying? We fraud? I guess he one of those flat Earth guys, one of those Neanderthals, with the Neanderthal teachings. He one of those Neanderthal teachers. Yeah, we in the game, man. What do you got? Why is it sun and the moon rotating around the planet? Fine. I guess he's trying to say, why isn't the sun and the moon rotating around the planet? What? The sun is rotating on a much larger scale with the whole galaxy around the center star. And then the planet is rotating around the sun, and the moon is locked in with the planet. The moon is locked into the planet's gravitation. So the moon is, as the Earth spin, the moon spin with the Earth. That's why you never see the other side of the Earth, the dark side of the moon. So the moon is spinning with the earth, and the moon is like the moon really is going to turn into a sun eventually in a couple, in a while, because the moon is like a brake pad. The moon is like a brake pad that's holding the earth down, holding the earth back, and the moon is controlling the waters. The moon is controlling the water, the high and the low tides. You got to equate for that. And then also the moon is controlling a lot of beings here, because keep in mind, your body is made up a certain percentage of water. And it's really the women. The women is really the original people of the planet. That's why they had a high and low tides. The man don't have a high and low tides. That's another difference. The women have a high and low tide in their body. And it's a certain time of the month where they blood overflow and they got to catch their blood. And that's dealing with the moon. That's dealing with the moon. The moon controls the high tides and low tides on the planet. In the human body and all the waters is connected. So keep in mind, you're connected to the water on the planet, because your body is made up a certain percentage of the water. So really, what are you? You're really water beings. You most 70% water, 80% water. You are really water beings. And like I say, that moon really controls the woman high and low tides. It goes into deep. That's why women, they say some women are lunatics. They women crazy, right? It ain't that they crazy. It's just that say people act crazy during the full moon. Yeah, because the full moon, that's why they call it lunatics. Lunatics, right? Hey, shout out to brother D. Shout out to brother D, man, for the donation. Peace and love, brother. Yeah, but we debunking this shit, man. We tired of the niggas. I don't want nobody else to say it without explaining all the things that we just explained about. Yeah, lunar ticks. A tick is something that suck off something. Hey, I don't want nobody to say nothing else about it, man. Don't come to my page talk about no damn flat earth theory. Now, I accept your perspective that it's flat, but don't come trying to beat me up saying that my shit, that what I'm saying is wrong and what you saying is right. You can say what I'm saying is wrong. That's your opinion, right? And that's your perspective. But don't come to my page attacking me, trying to force that shit on me, because I ain't gonna believe. I can't see it based on all of the documentary facts I just gave. You got to equate for the North and South Pole being froze. You got to equate for the different time seasons. You got to equate for the different time frames, being that it's Atlanta right now, and North Carolina and Florida is 8:45. Well, I'm at 7:45. In Ohio, where the 15 is at, it's 6:45. And then in California, where the Elder Jamil is at, it's like 5:45, right? So you got to equate for that time. Shout out Lewis Harris, man. We debunking the flat Earth theory. Why ain't we heard about nobody driving off the edge of the Earth? What would be the purpose of making you think that it's a around Earth? What's the purpose of that? What's the purpose of NASA tricking you that the Earth is round? What's the purpose? It doesn't even make any sense. It don't even sound right. My master teacher taught us sound, right, and reason. He said, so that flat Earth shit don't even sound right. It don't even sound right. It's not sound, right, and reasoning, man. The vacuum in space, I heard Dr. Phil say something about that. That vacuum is moving at a speed so slow you couldn't even calculate it. That vacuum is moving. It takes trillions of years for that vacuum to suck like that. You're talking about a slow suction. The vacuum in space. He said the vacuum. And what is it vacuuming? Dark matter. Dark matter. Rod Haynes said the moon can't fly away. Yeah, it can. It's the moon. The moon has an engine in it, a kinetic engine. The moon is really the moon was hollowed out by certain beings, and it can be moved. It can be moved. So a lot of, remember I told y'all on the old galactic classes that we could tow planets and we could tow moons into place. We got ships that can hook a magnetic force field around a planet or moon or any planet and move. That was a business. That was a business for us to be. We were selling planets when we came to Saturn. We were selling planets around the galaxy to different people, and we would fix the planet up with different types of life form and whatever they wanted, however they wanted it, plant life and this and water, whatever, and then we would tow it. Or first we would tow it to where they wanted, park it, then we would fix it up for them. So we was taking planets all around the galaxy and building planets for people and fixing them up how they want. The Anarchists, that was a business for us. That was like the first business when we came to this solar system. And then we started making big, huge ships when we set up Riz Tech, when we got the Riz. We started making these big, huge ships and selling them in the crystal cities. Right? The earth is infinite. It is infinite circle. Hey, you can say that if you keep going round and round and round and round and round and round. You can say that. Right? But we done with the flat earth theory, man. I'm about to get ready to get off, but I'm gonna come back on with another class. I'm probably gonna do another class tonight. It'll probably like about 8:30, 9 o'clock. But we had to come on, man, because we got a lot of people coming out talking about this flat earth shit, man. Shit is crazy. Hey, we was doing trade with certain amount of minerals. Like, okay, like you buy a planet, it costs you a certain amount of minerals. Some we was making some people we were making treaties with in their galaxy. They had a mineral that we could use to advance our technology, and we wanted to mine it. We made a treaty with them, and sometimes we would get them planets, and they add extra planets for their people because it's all about fertility. If you got a race of species in the galaxy, and once that species populate that planet, you're gonna be looking for other planets to populate. So that's how the planet thing was coming into play. So some species, once they populated their planet, in order to keep the fertility going, they need more space, more planets, and that's really what the war was about. That's really what the war in heaven was about between us and the reptilians. It was about fighting for fertility, fighting for space, fighting for more planets, so that your people can populate more. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it was about. This and hey man, I think Richard Taylor is one of them he one of them beings that just ain't gonna get it. And he may be just trying to fuck with me and attack. So Richard, keep your perspective. I'm gonna keep mine, man. We'll just leave it at that. I disagree with you about the flat earth theory. If you're making the earth flat, I disagree with you. And I don't but I take that back. I don't always disagree with you because from your perspective, it could be flat. So maybe I'm gonna look at it from your perspective too. So I say I'm standing on flat ground right now. So that's the flat that I'm talking about. But as a whole, the Earth is round, the moon is round, the sun is round. Last time I checked, a circle was round. I'm looking up at the sun, that circle, it's a circle, is round. I'm looking up at the moon, it's a circle, it's round. Last time I checked, a circle was round. You know what I'm saying? That's all in this dimension. There's all kind of shapes. There's triangles, squares, and circles. A square is flat. A circle is round. A triangle has different angles too, and square has angles. So when you're dealing with geometrical, when we go into geometrical frequencies, we dealing with flat and round and hollow and all that. We're dealing with all those shapes. So the earth is all shapes. We can say the earth is all shapes. The earth is all shapes. If you want to look at it from all the perspectives, the earth is all shapes. It's round, it's flat, it's triangle, it's all it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to look into it like that. But I'm not going to take the type of Richard, I can feel your energy, and your energy seem like you're an agent. You some kind of being that just want to fuck with me, attack me. Oh man, sweet. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Richard seemed like I can feel your energy. Richard Taylor, the third. Feel your energy, man. You know. So we out, man. You take it and run with it. You run with it, man. You run with it. You run with it. Whether it's flat around, less to you. That's right. That's right, Pharaoh, Starseed Pharaoh. The earth is all shapes. The earth is all shapes. We dealing with all type of geometrical angles here, man. The earth is all shapes. Let's do it like that. That way we can agree. Now we can agree. If I say earth is all shapes, can we agree on that, Richard? All right, hey, what's going on Black Magic Channel tonight, Starseed? What do you having? Rod Haynes or somebody on? What this got to do? Hey, I think this dude might be retarded or something. Richard Taylor. He might be a because I gotta equate for everybody in the world ain't got all the screws. I gotta equate with it. This dude might be retarded, man. What that got to do with flatter? This dude might be a retard. So I can't sit there and go back and forth with retards. Right? Read means to do again. I can't sit back and go back. Okay, he got hey Farrah, what they got going on Black Magic tonight? Cause I don't want to go live if he going live and he gonna have Raw Haynes or somebody on. I'll just go live after they get off. Oh, he got Rob Haynes and Dr. B series. Okay, that's gonna be fire, man. What time is it? What time is it, Pharaoh? All right, well then, Richard, do you a page? Do you a video on YouTube about it then, and prove that flat Earth shit. Prove some Neanderthal caveman shit, man. You know that's Neanderthal caveman teaching. Yeah. He ain't answer none of the questions. Richard ain't answer none of the questions. Equate for the time zones. We'll wait. We'll wait on you for a couple more minutes. Break down the time zones. Why is it 9 o'clock? It's gonna be 9 o'clock in Atlanta. Okay, for 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna be on there right now, man. I think he in New York, right? So it's like 9 o'clock right now. All right, so I'm about to get ready to get off, man. I ain't got time to go back and forth for look you up, Richard Taylor. Well, on YouTube, look you up. Because if you still talking about that flat Earth theory, I bet you one of them Hebrew niggas. He probably a Christian. You probably a Christian, ain't you? You still in the third grade. He's still in the third grade. So you can't argue with third graders. I can't argue with third graders, man. You know, you got to step your game up. We can't argue with third graders. So peace and love, man. We out. We out, man. You know, a divine love throughout the violence.